Scandals upon scandals. So when him say na anu ya na scandal kesiye esi NSS. And no video no sabe can very soon. Yeah, the details about everything in Bemau. Now when him say scandal kesiye enso esi e wo NABCO. Na NABCO scandal na aeba no. Eni suso. NABCO scandal na part 1, part 2, part 3 up to part 4. Na NABCO scandal no. If NABCO for leadership no ekoko si Dr. Anyas so no scandal upon scandals. The din kan scandal ba ko eliki NABCO for na ngasa leadership di wo mo anim no confusion set in basa confusing group ni mo atetu ebinum gina left ebinum gina right na wo me one left side no na na teti group ye from conat for na wo so e one right side no aggrieved NABCO for almost one right side. Na wonim ni aba nyina ne say NABCO for na aggrieved NABCO for no tremu say omo de NDC government no court say the be ya government no ebetua wo musika ama wo mo ho na kona for ne say chiake ehine ne ha when is what the NDC government court wo kuro yi mu da bi ema so na sako na aggrieved NABCO for no omo ye MPP for so eni ebusa na tachi say na tachi adenti na so omo ye NDC for MPP for so and was a share one guy sa aggrieved NABCO for yi womo call president Akufo-Addo ho ekoko jisika do so puo womo grisi womo nsem aye wayili enu titama ye person ye de Akufo-Addo na ba court no almost say there be omo nti ase na aggrieved NABCO for no nipa baako nipa mienu a womo di aba system ni mu baako ye friend Roland and Peterson na teti reveal secret ni nyina as to whether so womo call president womo de NABCO for di ko jisika ana o man fa ko jisika no na teti reveal ni nyina ene ye che ho no ye tie na teti nkoma oni info eye ediye exclusively ubeti bibia afi yenko
opposition party NDC that they want to add their voice. Listen, no, they want to add their voice to the arrears because they are the major political party, opposition party in Ghana.
That's true.
So they understand our sentiment, and so what they are going to do is that they are going to add their voice to our plea for the payment of what? Arrears. Because they are the biggest opposition, maybe the government can rely on that and then settle our arrears.
Okay.
And so they called and then we provided them documentation to let them understand the number of arrears that trainees are owed. And if you remember, that was the time John Dramani Mahama added his voice.
Yeah.
That if you are owing NABCO beneficiaries and you are saying that when you are voted into power, you create jobs for the youth, then pay NABCO beneficiaries, and it even became topical. So the sin that I committed was that the biggest opposition party asked me the number of arrears that trainees are owed, and I gave them the information just to also equally add their voice to our plea for the payment of arrears. That was a sin.
Does
that
it?
Is the whole thing.
Does it?
The aggrieved NABCO beneficiary or whatsoever, nobody knows the agenda. Nobody knows the agenda. How on earth will you say that a new government that has been established, you are going to sue the new government when you had every opportunity for 3 good years that you could have done so, you didn't do it. Come to demonstration. Oh, Johnny of TV3 does not even want to engage them at all because it got to a time that they sent Johnny messages insulting Johnny.
Are you for real?
That you should be very careful. Hello?
Are you for real, Nana Techi, about that?
I'm telling you.
They sent insult messages to Johnny.
Johnny and TV3.
Really?
That why do they have an agenda on NABCO? Because is it TV3 was in our shoes.
That's true.
They added their influential voice. Yeah, they added their influential voice to the plea of NABCO beneficiaries. I am saying that there was a time that this same group threatened TV3, their integrity. They threatened their integrity.
Wow.
And so it was a strategy. Those guys are not intellectuals. I always say that they are not intellectuals. When government owes you, and it is getting closer to elections, you don't join them thinking that when you pamper them, they will still pay the money. When you pamper them, they will still take you for granted because you have not shown any pace. So that is the decision that the coalition took, that we are not going to pamper them. We are not going to align ourselves with them because the arrears have been in the system for a while. 3 good years, they didn't pay. Why is it that in an election year, I will come and align with you?
I
go
see.
to the opposite side by handling them, by holding them to accountable, by exposing them to the media. And so a lot of people thought that we align with the NDC. That is the reason why we are holding them accountable. But that wasn't the case. And so the same group that is saying that we align with the NDC and all that, we met at the headquarters and they could not say all these things that they are saying. They could not voice out. I am saying that they went to the presidency and their palms were greased. They greased their palm. That is the reason why when we organized the last press conference, you see, the last press conference, a lot of people came. Even people who were not NABCO trainees came to add their voice.
That's true.
Because they went to the presidency and they were told something, or their palm were greased, they didn't come. All of them were in a car. They said they will not come because when they come, the cameras will capture their faces and it will be a betrayal to the government. And they never came.
I see.
And you ask yourself, why is it that if we are fighting for one particular cause, for the arrears to be paid, and then one group decided to organize press conference. The press conference was not talking about politics. The press conference was not telling Ghanaians that they should vote for the NDC, they should vote for the MPP. The press conference was talking about NABCO arrears. So press conference that was talking about NABCO arrears and how the government can expedite things to get the arrears paid. And you say that you will not come. What was the motive? And so that group, it's just funny me that now that they want to go and sue the government, and you will see the backlash that will be given to them by Ghanaians. Ghanaians will insult them. That are you people normal? 3 years the government owes you.
Okay.
The whole of the 3 years you could not sue the government. New government came. The government has not even settled. You are saying that you are going to sue the government. Are you people normal? People will insult they will just insult us, tarnish our integrity. They will say that, are you people for real? Are you really graduates?
Nana, if I may ask.
New government.
Nana, if I may ask, is it the judicial suits that you are not in support or the timing? That is what you are not in support.
One, the timing is very bad. 2, the question is 2, why didn't you do that before the elections? And why now? When I had suggested that idea and they never supported me. What is their interest now? If you say that you are going to sue the state, who bears the cost? At the time, couldn't they have sued the state? These are the relevant questions because it is not something like that I didn't develop. I brought the idea.
So
I spoke to one of them, Peterson.
Okay.
And we even deliberated that we should invite, what do you call it? We should visit Martin Pebu.
Oh, really?
Yes, and you can ask him. They later on they never supported this idea. So the question is that if you never supported this laudable idea at the time, by seeing the state, by seeing the government, that particular government who brought the initiative was in power, you never agreed. Why now? And now that even the government just settled in, you want to sue the state to paint what picture? To hold which government accountable for that? The state. Who bears the cost? So the timing is very bad. This isn't the approach that we must take. The approach that we must take is that we should let the government settle. Then we put ourselves together as one organized team, write an official petition to the government, and then plead with him, because it was a flagship program.
Yeah.
There was no constitutional instrument that governed the program, so that an audit of the scheme would be conducted, and then when the accurate number is obtained, government can take decision on that. By using that kind of approach to sue the government, what are you?
Nana Teti na aspele bi ni nyina out no kind of worm no Nana Teti abie so na wonim say we no wadwe ya o say eno ne the fair the detail of the command Nana Teti dey ba out na oboa afi na obe open kind of worm ne so Nana Teti aba ba kirem say omo ko ya omo ne Dr. Anyasi ko sia ye no ye ma wo musika me de san command no bebrewo na tie details ni nyina ye aha info Mr. Subscribe say the beg ya ye did the next episode ne be so so a on sabeka o number 1 super duper host Ken Lakuta Makram.